Guys, welcome back to another video. As you can probably see behind me, we are back at Chicago Auto Pros Glenview, so the M5 can look nice and fresh for the lifetime of my ownership. We are going to be doing a single step paint correction to get rid of some of these swirls and imperfections on the car. It is black, you know, it's hard to see in some lights, but when the sun is out, and I'm waiting for it to come out so I could show you, you know, it does have some scratches and stuff. One thing I want to see is how they could help with this pitting of the rocks. So that, you know, that's a clear coat taking a big beating, so I want to see what they're going to be able to do with that. There is a few light scratches here and there. If you look, it's going to be hard to show. The main one that I want them to pay attention to is on the trunk, actually. Let me see if I can show you guys. Come on. It's very difficult to show, but you could kind of see right there, there's scratches going across. If the sun comes out, I'll show you guys a little bit better. But yeah, the way it sits right now in this light, it's deceiving. It looks like there's no swirls, no scratches. Once the sun comes out, you do see, you know, basically from washes and stuff, you see light spider webbing, some, you know, swirl marks, haze. So I want to get that addressed before I ceramic coat this baby. So actually you could kind of see pretty well. You can see some of that line running across right there. You know, so it does have some imperfections, so I want to see what they're going to be able to do. So I'm going to drop it off with them and have them take care of this for me. Then I'll pick it up, take it home, ceramic coat it with a brand new product that Pan the organizer recommends, and actually I've done my reviews and it looks pretty good. It's a single step, so there's no top coats that need to be applied like with G Technique or C Quartz UK, so that's pretty great. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. I'll talk more about the coating when we get back to the car or back home, but I did raise the suspension, as you guys could see. The back was way slammed. It had that reverse rake look, which I was not a fan of at all. So now the back is sitting nicely higher, kind of matches the front. You know, ideally I would want the front to go a little lower, but I don't want to deal with having more negative camber and more wear on the tires. So I think this is going to be a perfect setup for the way I have it. Let's have a look at the other side. Yep, the other side's looking pretty good also. Yeah, so I'm excited to see how this baby turns out, guys. Friends, we're back home. It was supposed to be a lot cooler today than it is. It was supposed to be down in like 75 degrees, but no, it's still staying freaking hot as hell. It's about 84 degrees outside. I'll show you in a second what it is in the garage, but we got the car back from paint correction. All right, a lot of the imperfections are gone. I mean, it's gonna be so hard for me to show you anything on here, but I mean, if you could look and see, you know, the finish is looking very, very freaking good. Camera is not doing justice. That sparkle though, you guys can see that beautiful sparkle, right? Let me show you the trunk. That's where the majority of it was. like those. So it looked like somebody took a box, put it on the trunk, and then kind of just moved it, and that's what caused a lot of those lines. But they were able to get out like 90% of that. Ah, there's so much lighting. Let me see here. That's any better? No. Let me see. So I like, so hard to show. But just looking at it in person, take my word for it, all the scratches that were there are minimal. I mean, this is smooth. The car is looking very smooth, guys. Any angle you look, no swirls. So it looks good. Let me show you the product we're going to be using. Actually, let me show you here. 95. These are not ideal working conditions. That's why I got both these garage doors open, the fan going to try to just blow some of this out. But we are using Duraslick Wheel Protection, Duraslick Extreme HG ceramic nano coating. This is a one-step, single-step coating. Applies super easy. It comes with an applicator pad, instructions, maintenance, everything you need. So I am going to start with the roof. The hood is going to be last, just because from driving home the hood is going to be heated up the most from the engine bay. I'm not going to film the whole process of paint correcting this, because I'm sorry, not paint correcting, but ceramic coating it, because that's super easy to do. There's so many videos on YouTube. Watch Pan the Organizer. He's the best about car detailing. He goes in through all the details for you guys. So yeah, definitely I will coat it. It has to cure for the first 24 hours. Can't touch any rain or water to it, and then a full 14 days cannot be washed. So gonna get this done, guys. Wish me luck. I will have B-roll shots of this car when it's fully done on another video, but for now I'm gonna get to work. All right, one thing I want to try and show you guys, which might be hard to see, so let me see where it is. Okay. So on camera, it's freaking almost impossible to capture this, but with this light, so basically I could tell where I applied this and already wiped it, because the paint is so much darker and glossier. Oh man, how can I show this to you guys? Oh, perfect. So yep, that's the cutoff right there. So right here, just look at the paint. You see that little the switch? You see where I applied it? It's darker and deeper, and right here and right there where the cutoff is. So I need you guys to be looking. Let's see. Yeah, that's a perfect angle. So you see how it's coming right here? You see how this area up here is not as dark as below and on top here? That's where I have yet to do this section of coating. So right off the bat, you can see how much more deep darkness it's giving into the paint. I mean, that is very interesting to notice. I noticed that because I'm wiping, and with my small spotlight, that same area, which is kind of right there, you slightly see it. You see how it's like right there, it's that little V comes down. It's right about here. You see it, look for that right here. You see how it comes down and it's not as deep and dark as the rest, because that's the section I still haven't applied the coating to. So that's very curious, and I like how it's giving more depth and deepness into the paint, so I like it. But I do have to work super fast. I mean, 2x2 sections, apply it and wipe it off, because I'm in 90, what did it get down to? 87 degrees. So thankfully it dropped a little bit, so I might have like 15 seconds more of working time. But normally I would do freaking like a whole door, apply it, wipe it off. Now I cannot do a whole section because it's just flashing over way too quickly in this type of temperature. So ideally you want to do this in like 60-70 degree weather, so you have more working time and you can do larger panels at a time. Unfortunately I don't have that, so we're going little by little and we're gonna get it done. But so far what I did was the roof, the sunroof, I did the A pillar here, this B pillar, this top quarter panel down, and I did the rocker. Now I'm working on this door. And so little by little, boys. But look at that reflection, boy. Look at those reflections, boy. Yeah. Glass. That's glass, guys. What? All right, it is 10:13. I started this at about, let's say 6 o'clock. We are done. Fully done. I will show you videos tomorrow in the sunlight how this came out. But legitimately, guys, you know, 90% of the swirls are gone. You might see a few lights, you know, light swirls here and there. But realistically, I mean, look at that paint job, dude. It came out great. The coating is really amazing. I mean, as I was going panel by panel, you could legit see where the coating was applied and where it wasn't. And where it was already applied, the paint was deeper, darker gloss than the other side. Like, it was just, I've never experienced a coating like that before, which kind of just blew my mind. But yeah, the car is coated. It's, I mean, looks, the gloss is insane right now. Insane gloss. I mean, look at that reflection. Absolutely crazy. I'm gonna go shower up. I'm gonna finish this video tomorrow. Hopefully it's not gonna rain, and I'll take it out in the sun, get some videos and pictures of it in the sun. Then that will be the true testament of how it actually looks. But like I said, 24 hours, it cannot become in contact with rain or water. So I'm gonna make sure tomorrow it's not gonna rain. Ideally, I would like to take it to work so it could sit in the sun and bake and cure. After that, it has to have 14 days or 2 weeks without being washed. So those are the steps for Duraslick. It's a Duraslick. Yes, Duraslick. Big fan, came out good. Love it. All right, guys, we are here. It is a beautiful sunny day, and the deepness of the paint now with the coating is just phenomenally impressive. Just look at the deep gloss and the shine coming off of this paint. Absolutely freaking impressive. Coating went on nice. I mean, it's so hard to show on a black carb. But I mean, you could freaking see how impressive this is, okay? Looks freaking great. I'm impressed with how it came out. The slickness is very impressive. Yeah guys, overall I'm very impressed with how the coating turned out. The car's protected now for many years to come. You know, ideally I would love to get the front bumper and hood and the other fenders PPF'd and stuff, but that's like $1,600 worth, and you know, I don't think it's something I'm going to be considering, but especially since it's not a new car. But yeah, it's looking good. So next steps, we got to get this thing to sound a little bit louder. See you guys on the next video.